into handcuffs that night.
Were you surprised?
I wasn't surprised because how they did me at Walgreens.
Towns' incident was in Haley's disciplinary file WRAG investigators uncovered. He was written up in Towns' case, not for using force, but for not filling out the proper paperwork to alert his supervisors that force was used. Haley told Internal Affairs he did not know why they were handcuffing Towns, and the officer who helped him was not familiar with why she was pulled over in the first place. A lieutenant did say Haley routinely makes good decisions, and he was sure this was a limited event.
Do what I do, because I don't give a fuck. One or two people side with it, and them the one or two people that's rolling with me. I'm not looking at the majority. I told y'all from day one, the majority's not gonna side with you. I'm only gonna get subscribers here and there, and that's cool. I'd rather have 50 killers than 1,000 soldiers. Yeah, so they always gonna be mad. Welcome. Welcome.
That's just how it is. You have to check this out. Because we're warning guys about the bad woman, which now has pretty much leveraged most of the world. So the type of woman that is good is pretty much slim. We're not teaching hate. We're teaching.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Salute, and welcome to class. We got a real quick one on the tree on the Tyre Nichols story, guys. You already know we back on them because documents show a modern woman tried to warn Memphis Police Department about Officer Demetrius Haley and that little force, that whole little clique thing. You know what I mean, guys? They made an arrest prior to that, the beatdown, and you know what I mean, illegal. Because they used to that. They comfortable. That's how they run their show over there in that police department. Learned behavior. All right, guys, so y'all hit that like button. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth. We cater to common sense. And we do not complicate that, guys.
You say I'm judging you, huh? I'm not judging you. But let's just say I'm judging you.
All right, guys, let me deliver the story. You tell me what you think, guys.
A woman is telling us tonight she tried to warn the Memphis Police Department about an officer now charged in the death of Tyre Nichols.
WRAG investigator Jessica Gertler has her story and uncovers a loophole that may have kept the case from being sent to the district attorney's office for review.
The evening of February 21st, 2021, Memphis police got a call. There was a shooting at the Walgreens on Knight Arnold. Khadijah Towns and her aunt were there.
We was returning a red box and we was getting another red box.
She says they were about to leave when a male officer approached her, asking if she heard gunfire.
And I told him no, and he told us we could go ahead and leave.
She says as she put the car into reverse, a female officer stopped her. Her aunt hit record on her cell phone.
It's a everybody in the car. Oh my God, y'all, we were getting a red box.
Fair use. So for all of my guys that just scrolled their ass in class, guys, this is a witness to another incident. This is not the same night, but it's the same officers, the same unit that pulled her over, and the same unit that she have on camera right now is the same unit that beat that boy to death.
Where's your ID? A red box, guys.
Where's your ID?
Why you need my... What I do? She wouldn't tell me what I did. She was just telling me to get out. Why would I... What are you doing? She proceeded to stick her hand in my car, unlock my door, and kind of arm wrestle with me.
Two male officers each grabbed her arms, then put her into handcuffs.
I'm crying now, I'm like, you dislocated my shoulder. He just telling me, stop resisting. I'm like, I'm not resisting. I'm trying to tell, because if you look at the video, my hands are behind my back.
Officers then approached her aunt and the video ends. Town says officers put her into the squad car. She says she demanded they take her to the emergency room for her shoulder pain. Her family followed the squad car, so the officer pulled over and got out.
And drew her gun at my brother and my aunt.
Town says they took her aunt into custody while they took her to the hospital and then to jail. But she says she never faced any charges. She said she did give a statement to MPD's Internal Affairs, but never knew what came of the case until last month.
She saw the mugshots of the now former Memphis police officers charged in Tyre Nichols' death. One of them, Demetrius Haley, the officer who put her into handcuffs that night. Were you surprised?
I wasn't surprised because how they did me at Walgreens.
Towns' incident was in Haley's disciplinary file WREG investigators uncovered. He was written up in Towns' case, not for using force, but for not filling out the proper paperwork to alert his supervisors that force was used.
Again, guys, so you know she ain't lying. She just ain't make this story up because it's documented. Her case is actually documented, so she didn't just pulling out of the sky, pulling this information out of the sky, attention grabbing like normal modern women do. Nah, this is real documented.
Haley told Internal Affairs he did not know why they were handcuffing Towns, and the officer who helped him was not familiar with why she was pulled over in the first place. A lieutenant did say Haley routinely makes good decisions, and he was sure this was a limited event. The female officer, Alexis Brown, said while investigating the shooting call, she saw Towns laughing in her car, so she initiated the traffic stop, and that Towns became verbally and passively resistant. She put Towns into her squad car for investigative detention, also claiming she found marijuana in the car but disposed of it. Internal Affairs says Brown violated a number of policies, including excessive force. She resigned before her disciplinary hearing.
And for them to give her time to quit on her own, like, that wasn't fair at all.
Towns says what's also not fair, her case was never turned over to the Shelby County District Attorney's Office for review to see if any of the officers did anything criminally wrong. See, a month after her incident, the then DA and the former police director created a new policy. All cases of excessive force that result in disciplinary action would be sent to the DA's office for review. Again, the officer quit before she was disciplined for violating the excessive force policy. We asked MPD if that's why the case was never sent to the DA. We have yet to hear back.
It's not right. It should be another system, a better system.
To this day, Towns doesn't know why she was forced out of her car and into handcuffs.
And we still don't know what we did. We still don't know what we did.
Jessica Gertler, WREG, News Channel 3.
Still looking for answers. And Towns' attorney, Carlos Moore, is also looking into the matter. And the new DA, Steve Mulroy, said they may be open, that is, to looking at the case. However, a final decision has not been made since Mulroy was just made aware of this case. We will let you know when we find out more.
And that's a fact, guys. We definitely going to keep you posted. And it's great to see that at least Tyre Nichols' death don't go in vain, because they should just open up mad cases now with those officers that's involved. They should go backlog and see how much of a justice can be served, really, and whatever foul stuff they did. Guys, let me know how y'all feel about this new information in the comment section. You know what I mean? Goddamn, they could have saved this boy's life had they acted on that first incident with the lady talking about. But in any event, guys, y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life. I'll see y'all later.